This is why we talk about the order of salvation, and that the way the term salvation is used in every tense of the Greek verb. We were saved, we were being saved, we have been saved, we are saved, we will be saved, we will being saved. And that the pattern is that we're justified the moment we believe. And Luther's famous motto, "Sum justus et peccator," we, at the same time, just and sinner, we're justified by an imputed righteousness, but still in and of ourselves, we remain sinners. But sanctification begins immediately. We are being made into the conformity of the image of Christ as we are being sanctified. But even the finest, most sanctified Christian, when they leave this earth, is not fully perfected until glorification. And that is the work of the Holy Spirit when we come into glory, that we are cleansed and purified from sin altogether. One of the things, you talk about the Highland hymn and the beatific vision, where we talk about seeing God as he is in Seest. And we say, we don't know what we're going to be, but this we know, that we will be like him because we will see him as he is. And the question that I still haven't resolved in my mind is how that works. We will be like him because we will see him as he is. Now, maybe what that means is, we go back to the Beatitudes, blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. And the reason we don't see God right now is because we're not pure in heart. So the idea means that we must be purified or glorified before we can have the beatific vision. That would seem to be the logical construct that we would reach from that relationship between those two things. But what I've always wondered is if the final act of purification is that we will see him. And it's by the beatific vision, the vision of God, that's the very action that affects our ultimate glorification. I'm not sure which way that goes. It would seem to me the former rather than the latter, but I'm not sure that it isn't the latter rather than the former. What do you think? You're from Scotland. Yeah. I mean, no, Ian. What do you think?
I think you're right.
Boy, I hear truth.
One of the most significant dogmatic statements I've ever read, volume 2, early on, maybe page 32 of Bavinck's Reformed Dogmatics. Mystery is the lifeblood of dogmatics. And it's lovely, I hope I say this not to flatter you, it's lovely when theologians are willing to say, I really don't know. There is a profundity, a mystery, a holy mystery we see through a glass darkly. I think, like you, I tend to believe that the final moment will be when we see him as he is, unclouded by our poor sight and by the veil that there is between this world and the world which is to come. But we live at times we live in holy agnosticism because God is God and we are not.